Fans, hello and welcome out to a football round 2 area matchup here in Beeville, Texas. It's a short little 3.5, 4-hour drive from the Rio Grande Valley, where we have RioSportsLive.com. We're based out of the Rio Grande Valley, and we have all your latest in news, sports, and everything that you could need sports-wise. So, fans, go ahead and like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We have basketball season coming up. After that, we have football. We have some outside football coming up, some semi-pro. We have some softball, baseball. Great stuff coming up. For now, let's go ahead and talk about the game we have at hand, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll do that by starting off with the with talking about, we have Navarro and we have the Raymondville Bearcats. So Navarro Panthers versus Raymondville Bearcats. Two cats out on the field tonight. We'll see who is more hungry from the savannah. We'll start with some quick stats here. We'll start with the quick stats of Raymondville. It's 107.9 receiving yards per game. Rushing yards, they're looking at 268.3. Tackles per game, they're looking at 63.6. Sacks, 29.5, and interceptions, 10. So that's what they're looking at when it comes to the Raymondville Bearcats on the field. So now let's go ahead and we'll talk about the other teams that we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And so we'll talk about Navarro after this. And Navarro coming in with a, let's see here. That's right. There were no stats available on Navarro from Max Prep. And now we'll look at games played this season from each team. We'll go ahead and start off here with Raymondville. Raymondville had a loss to La Feria in week 1, 7-17. Then they took on Gruya with a 55-28 win. Week 3, they went to play Lyford, and we had that game for you here live on Rio Sports Live. It was Lyford versus Raymondville. 49-0. Raymondville took that game. Raymondville also went on to play St. Joe 30-14, 45-10 over Kings Hill King, 42-38 over Orange Grove, 27-14 over Rio Hondo, and 48-0 over Port Isabel, 45-0 over Progreso. And then in week 1 of playoffs, they took on Orange Grove with a 48-16 game that they won to get here to this area round of playoffs. Now, this area round of playoffs is something that really has to be, when you think about it, both teams are really powerhouses. 39.6 points on the field for the Bearcats per game. And you're looking at Navarro, who has an 8-2 record, 4-1 in the league. Navarro having a 55-35 win over Gonzales week 1. They had a 50-36 win over Marion in week 2. Then they took on Marble Falls, where they ended up losing their first game of the season against Marble Falls, 42-32. Then it was Navarro 28 and Giddings 7. Navarro 14, Leon 10, Navarro 87, Eastside Memorial 0, Navarro 56, Wimberley 28, Navarro 7, Cuero 43, Navarro 66, Bandera 7, Navarro 34, Divine 30. And points average per game was 42.9. So their points average per game are a little bit higher than the Raymondville Bearcats, but not much. So that's what we're looking at here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go ahead and go over to the district info. So the Cats, there you go. We had a picture sent in to us by one of our fans of the by-district champions. Then we'll take a look at the standings for the district that was 4A2, Region 4, District 16 of the Raymondville Bearcats, Rio Hondo, Port Isabel Tarpons, and Progreso Red Ants. It was Raymondville who took that district with a 9-1 district record of 3-0. Rio Hondo took a 9-1 with a 2-1 in district. They're also playing tonight in playoffs against Cuero here in the Corpus area. Port Isabel having a 1-2 record. Progreso having a 0-3. Now Progreso got knocked off in first round. If I remember correctly, I don't believe they were even able to get on the board for that game. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the standings. There you saw it was a 4-team for the Bearcats. Well, for the Panthers, it was a 6-team, and that was a little bit different. They came in second in their district with a 4-1 record. Cuero, who is playing Rio Hondo tonight, came in with a 5-0. Wimberley had a 3-2. Leano had a 2-3. Bandera had a 1-4, and Eastside Memorial sadly was unable to come out with any wins tonight. So that's what we were looking at for those teams. Now let's go ahead and go on to games being played tonight. We have Rio Hondo with the 9-1 and Cuero with the 10-1. We'll see how they can match up against each other, see how they do. That's starting here at 7:30 p.m. Sadly, we were not able to get the amount of sponsors that we needed for that type of game, so we will not be doing that game here live on RealSportsLive.com. Now, fans, we have had a lot of football action for you here today on Real Sports Live, and we'll get to that right after we take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
And fans, we're back here on the RealSportsLive.com pregame show with the Raymondville Bearcats taking on the Navarro Panthers. So that should be a great matchup here on Real Sports Live. We'll go ahead and talk about the games that we had earlier today here on Real Sports. And so we'll go ahead, we'll take a look at the two teams that we have going on. So let's start with the Sherryland game highlights.
Inside the 25-yard line, call it the 24 of the Cubs. Pass play, looking. Now they'll pump and go. Deep route in the end zone, looking for a man. Got it, end zone. Touchdown, Rattlers. Ruben Davila separated himself in the back of the end zone. 6 points on the board, 9:15 to go in the first quarter. Set up shot, first down. Weiss drops back to throw. Pressured up the middle, and down he goes. Rattlers that time got to Weiss. He couldn't get away. Brought down on the play by Servando Pruneda Jr. Here, twin receivers right, 2 out to the left. Jackson in the backfield to the right side of Garrison Weiss. Jackson on the carry, turns the corner, left-hand side, 45-40, down to about the 36-yard line. A quick 14 yards for Tyree Jackson. Period. Weiss looks to throw. Rushed out of the pocket. Stays on his feet, looking downfield. Got a man inside the 15. Down inside the 10 and down to the 9. Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Empty backfield for Oscar Valdez. Drops back to throw. Here comes pressure. Steps up.
And so that game ended in a 35-42. And that would be the final. 35-42 with Brenham taking that one in double overtime. So Brenham taking that one in double overtime, and they will go on to the next round of the playoffs. Next here on Radio Sports Live, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at San Benito versus PSJA North.
Ball sitting very close to that goal line at the 2. Man in motion. Well, they're going to set him up right next to the quarterback. He's going to follow his lead block, and he will score. The San Benito Greyhounds, the visitors from San Benito, District 32-6, they strike first.
After mistakes, you can't make too many of them in this type of ball game.
It'll be 3rd and long. The Raiders trying to manufacture some type of offense, possibly get them into field goal range, and a big-time pass and catch. Great move by Rolando Coronado, still on his feet. Rumbles, stumbles, trying to pick up the yardage for the first down. He needs still 15 seconds on the play clock. Rangel back under center, I formation. Gonzalez and Beltran, they're going to give it to Beltran, and they do not fool anybody. The Greyhounds swarm and tackle him. That's going to be a 3-yard loss. He does. He actually did. My fault. And great hustle by the receiver, retaining possession, and just like that, a quick strike by the Greyhounds. I knew they were going to go that quickly, and the Greyhounds answer the Raiders score with a touchdown of their own.
Ball sitting very close to that goal line at the 2.
Man in motion. Well, they're going to set him up right next to the quarterback. He's going to follow his lead block, and he will score. The San Benito Greyhounds, the visitors from San Benito.
So there you have it. That's some San Benito versus PSJA North. It would be San Benito that took that one with a 43-35 in overtime. So overtime there at the PSJA Stadium. 8 minutes before we start tonight's game. Let's go ahead and take a look at our last game that also happened here on RioSportsLive.com earlier tonight. It was a good matchup between two very strong teams. It was Vela versus Alexander.
And they start the clock, I hope. Oh, just a play clock, says the ref. And here we go. 1st and 10. Free 15 yards. Same formation for Sotelo. This time hand off to Flores, who cuts it across the other field, and he's going to go in for the score. So move those chains one more time. It'll set up a 1st and 10. Ball now at the 39-yard line. Clock running, though. 42 seconds left. Sotelo back to pass. And he makes a move at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 50, the 10, the 5. Kinney's in there. Oh, you're going to have it made because he can run just as hard. And what people don't understand in this game is when you give a second string, third string a chance to play, he's going to give you 110 because he wants to play more.
So there you go. It would be the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats who would be the only ones on tonight's board with a 65-0 win to take them on to the next round of playoffs here in RioSportsLive.com. So let's go ahead and go to. Now we'll take a look at a local team and what they had to say about the Raymondville Bearcats. So take a look at a Channel 5 story that came out. But before that, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather here on Real Sports Live. And it is 63 degrees out there, ladies and gentlemen. A nice, cool evening for football here in the Corpus area. It feels like 63. We have a low of 55, humidity of 100, pressure 29.91. Sunrise was at 6:57 this morning, and sunset was at 5:41. There's only a 4-mile-per-hour wind, and that's coming from the west side, and the gust is 12. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the Channel 5 story here after the coin flip. So we'll do the coin flip, and then we'll go ahead and we'll show you the Channel 5 story on both of these teams here. And there you see the captains at the helm of the field. Raymondville receiving to start us off here in the first quarter. So here in the first quarter and in the first half, it will be Raymondville will be receiving. So before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the Channel 5 story.
Channel 5 sports team bringing you complete coverage of the high school football playoffs. We'll be hearing from all 11 Valley teams left this week. Next up, Raymondville. Here's Channel 5's Erica Ross.
It only took 5 years under head coach Frank Cantu for Raymondville to reach the second round of playoffs.
When these guys were freshmen, we knew that we were going to have some good opportunities, and to have that fulfilled and be here and have this situation, it feels really, really good.
Our first time ever going to the second round, and with our senior class, pretty good.
But it's not going to be a cakewalk. The Bearcats are facing their toughest opponent yet.
They're a hard rushing team, and they're very aggressive in the inside. We're just going to have to be just as aggressive.
Navarro, very, very tough. They ground and pound. They're very good at what they do. They've been doing it for a long time. They've been very successful.
Despite the Panthers' colorful track record, the boys in blue aren't giving this game any special treatment.
It's just us knowing that we worked as hard and we're ready for it, and we just got to keep working and hopefully just go farther.
Kickoff scheduled for 7:30 on Friday, November 23rd in Beeville. Reporting in Raymondville, Erica Ross, Channel 5 Sports.
And so we're back here on Real Sports Live after the national anthem. So the national anthem, a very patriotic point of America, and a part of every football game as they start off. So we do want to thank Oscar Dame and Erica Ross for their stories that they did for Raymondville entering the second round of playoffs. And we do want to remind you folks that you can view all that action and highlights of tonight's game on KRGV Sports. And before they do that, we'll go ahead and hold on here for a minute. And so it will be the Panthers kicking this one off. So Panthers kicking this one off. 19 seniors on Navarro's team. 18 seniors on the Bearcats. Kick is off. It's down to the 20. Raymondville will field it. And the receiver taking this one, running upfield. He's down to the 40, down to midfield, down to the opposite 40. So he makes this one all the way across the field, down to the opposite side with a less than 15 seconds to run off the clock here in the first quarter on Real Sports Live. So first quarter here on Real Sports Live. It will be Bearcats with the ball at the 47 of their opponent, and they are able to get this one down and get some decent yardage on that run. They're able to get about 4 yards on that run. So they get about 4 yards on that run. Great job by the Bearcats of taking advantage of every situation that they have. And the thing is, with a team like Navarro, from what I've heard, you cannot afford to give up any plays. And so it will be the Bearcats who will hand this one off. They'll take this one to the left side, and they'll go forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Not a whole lot going there, but every yard counts when it comes to getting to that first down. So that will go ahead and bring up a third down here on Real Sports Live. And so Panthers looking to stop the Bearcats. Bearcats go to the air for the first time. That'll be a successful catch. And so they'll get that ball down to about the 30-yard line and get a first down. So they get a first down. They get this ball down to the 30-yard line. So a overall great play for the Bearcats when it came to being able to gain the yardage that they needed without going for any unnecessary plays. And so here come the Bearcats. I'll go ahead and run this one up the right side. It's down to the 20-yard line. And so this one's down to the 20, just a few yards short of the first down for the Raymondville Bearcats. So Bearcats having a great opportunity with the running game tonight, and they are a mixture of a team to the air and a team to the ground, and right now they're showing why they're able to get so many yards on the ground. And they'll go ahead and hand this one off, and it won't go anywhere, as the Panthers read that one perfectly. So Panthers, looking at that play, they say that will not happen, and they will stop them at the line of scrimmage. So great job there by the Panthers of being able to stop the Bearcats just short of another first down. The Bearcats got to this first down with their first pass of the game, which was successful. There is a timeout on the field, 9:06 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
So we're back here on Real Sports Live after that timeout called by Raymondville. There was only one play before we were able to bring it back, and that was a run play for Raymondville. Raymondville tried to take that one up the middle, and the Panthers said that that would not be happening. So it will be the Bearcats with the ball. And Bearcats looking to get something going here. He realizes there's nothing there. He'll go to the air, and that will be our first touchdown of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So our first touchdown of the night here on RealSportsLive.com. And wow, what a play. He saw there was nowhere to go, and so he went ahead and he looks around, saw he had nothing around him, and went for it. And they will attempt the point after here. Kick is up. Short, but it's good. Let's go ahead and take a look at that stadium replay. So here's the replay of Raymondville. It would be the quarterback who would have to scramble. He's able to get down to a man at the 5-yard line, and that would be the first 7 points of tonight's game. It would be the Bearcats over the Panthers here in the first.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Flora Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
Fans, we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. It'll be the Bearcats kicking off after they were able to get 7 points on the board. So they're able to get 7 points on the board after that interesting play. Now, it makes you think, was that drawn up or was that something that was done spare of the moment? And Bearcats kick this one. It'll be down to the end zone for a touchback. So that'll take them down to the 25-yard line. So the Panthers will go ahead and start their possession on the 25-yard line, and the Panthers looking to start their possession down there at that 25-yard line. And so the Bearcats are looking to get the ball back from the Panthers. Panthers are looking to get their first points of tonight's game on the board. So it's really a back and forth. We'll see who's able to take this one, though. And it will be the Panthers who will try and take this one up the middle. Instead, it'll be the Bearcats who it looks like they may have got a fumble on that play. And it will be a fumble for the Bearcats. So fumble here for the Bearcats. Let's go ahead and take a look at that play there. And so it would be the Panthers who were trying to take this one up, and the Bearcats just read that perfectly. So Bearcats read that perfectly, and that would not happen here. And so the Bearcats will hand this one off. The Panthers will read this one, and they will take them down behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll be taken down now behind the line of scrimmage. And it will be the Bearcats looking to get something here. And that play will be called dead quickly. It'll be a false start called against the Bearcats. So after a great opportunity starting there, they won't be able to get much going here as they're already behind the line of scrimmage by a while. And so the Bearcats trying. It'll be the quarterback keeping the ball. Quarterback going to the air. He just overshoots his man. So quarterback will be just shy of the intended receiver, who is down at the 5-yard line. And we'll see what they do here. Will they go ahead and go for a field goal? Do they have a kicker who's able to get that field goal type of range, or will they go ahead and punt this ball away? Ball is down on the 33-yard line. Let's see what they decide to do here. And they'll go with the regular play. They'll have the quarterback running this one. Quarterback has enough, and will he get it? That's a question here. That's a big question here, ladies and gentlemen. Will he be able to get it? And it looks like we have a down Bearcat quarterback here after that leap. And so we'll go ahead, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
LF Motors, since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas, has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
Fans, we're back here on RadioSportsLive.com with the Bearcats having the ball after that leaping by the quarterback to be able to keep the first down. So he's able to get a first down, and the Bearcats will go ahead and go with the running play here, and they'll go ahead and gain about 5 yards on that play. So the Bearcats able to gain about 5 yards. And so it will be the Bearcats taking this one, and they are looking for something going here. They're trying to get a first down, trying to get anything going if they can. And so the Bearcats will now have the ball at the 10-yard line. So Bearcats having the ball now at the 10-yard line, and they'll try and rush. They'll have the quarterback run this one over to the right side. Has one man. He's able to beat the man, so he gets past his one man. And so that is another 6 points here on the board for the Raymondville Bearcats. We'll go ahead and take a look at that replay here after the point after attempt. So after the point after attempt, we'll go ahead and show you the replay of that touchdown. Kick is up. It's good. Be 14-0. Take a look at that replay here on Real Sports Live. And so here you can see the Bearcat quarterback. He ran this one across, and he got that one in. He had one man to beat, and he beat him. And so we'll go ahead, take a quick commercial.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jim Tipton and son Nick at Tipton Auto Group wanted to add a new Hyundai dealership, Walter Pocket and First Community Bank had the perfect financing solution.
Make FCB your bank.
And so we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. Fans, I do apologize if it seems like I have no emotion in tonight's game. It's not that. I'm getting over a cold, but we wanted to broadcast this game to you here. We knew it was going to be a great game, and we want our fans to realize that we are the main place for all your sports needs. So 5:18 left on the board. Raymondville having a 2-touchdown lead here. One, I apologize if you feel that I'm not being unbiased. I call the game as it is in front of me. And it will be the Panthers with the ball. Panthers trying to do a fake to the left side. Instead, they'll go ahead and go up the middle, and that fake will not be enough to hold off the Bearcats, as the Bearcats grab the ball, and they will hold off the Panthers from getting any yardage. So it will be the Panthers with the ball. They're looking to get something going here, as the Bearcats have already been able to go into the end zone twice. Bearcats holding off the Panthers on their one drive, and here comes what I believe is our first flag of the night here on Real Sports Live. It will be against the Panthers, and that will go ahead and move them back. So that will be a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers. So 5-yard penalty against the Panthers. They'll keep their first down. Sorry, their third down. 3rd and 15 now. It's a different kind of scoreboard here. We'll get you a shot of that as soon as we can. And it is the Panthers who will be taken down by the Bearcats in a big takedown with 3:37 left to play here, bringing up a 4th and 15. So with that, we'll bring you back to the field, but let's see if we can get a shot of that scoreboard after this play and show you why it's a little bit hard to read the down and the yardage, as it's not what you would consider a traditional type of football scoreboard. And so the Panthers going with a 4th and 20. They'll punt this one away. The punt team is able to take this one down to the 40, takes a bounce down to the 45, 50, so it crosses midfield, makes it down to the 48-yard line. Makes it down to the 48-yard line. 2:47 left to play here on RealSportsLive.com. And we'll go ahead and we'll keep it here. We'll show you that scoreboard that we were talking about. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. There you can see the glass is a little bit, it's a different area, but let's go ahead and take a shot of that scoreboard. See where it has 1st and 10. See, it has the down above the yard to go. So it's a little bit different. Nothing that, I can't deal with, but it's something that is new, something I haven't seen on a scoreboard in the RGV. And so ball is now at the 50-yard line. And so Bearcats having the ball. 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Bearcats. And ball is now down at the 45-yard line as the Panthers take back the Bearcats. And so ball is at the 50-yard line. 3rd and 7 coming up here as Bearcats were unable to get anything going on that last play. It'll be Bearcats going to the air. He gets the ball to his man. It falls in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, who was Ricardo Rebeles, the senior. So the senior on that intended catch. And so the Bearcats will go ahead and have to punt this one away as they stay with a 4th and 7 here. And the Panthers will try and bring this one back, but the Bearcats will meet them up there and take him down quickly. Minute 22 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back on RealSportsLive.com.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
I want them all. I want them all, the shrimp. Mijo, I just bought a whole bunch of shrimp. I gotta call Jesse. Hey, Primo, my dad just bought another boatload of shrimp. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna almost have to give it away. I'm gonna have to get in touch with everybody. We're gonna have to have a shrimp pachanga. Hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. $5.99 shrimp special, their choice. It's gonna be a shrimp pachanga.
And we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. It is the Raymondville Bearcats taking on the Navarro Panthers. And the Panthers are looking to bring this one up as they had a 2nd and 7. It will be the first time that the Panthers move the chains. So Panthers moving the chains on this one, bringing up a 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Panthers as they start their drive for tonight. They've had a few drives already, not a whole lot going for the Panthers, and so they have less than a half minute on the clock here in the first quarter before they will enter the second quarter, and it will be the Panthers who will keep possession of the ball, as they just did have a 1st and 10, and it will be the Panthers looking to go with a running play up the middle. They're able to get that one up the middle and down to about the 40-yard line before being taken out of bounds. And the clock will start with 5 seconds left just to move the chains. And with that, we'll go ahead and enter the second quarter. So second quarter here on RealSportsLive.com. As these teams talk it over, we'll take a quick commercial break.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley Gymnastics and Dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Here on Real Sports Live, 12 minutes left to play in the second quarter, as we do start the second quarter here with the Panthers having the ball. So they will flip on the field, and the ball will be on the 45-yard line, as the Panthers have been able to get some running plays up the middle going, and they tried again on that one, but that will not go for the Panthers. So Panthers not able to get anything going there as the Bearcats read that play. It may be the fact that they had already ran that twice. It brings up a second down here, 2nd and 9, as they will only gain 1 yard on that play. So they're only able to gain 1 yard on that play, and it brings up a 2nd and 9 with 11:30 left to play here. And the Panthers will try and go up the middle again, and it will be the Bearcats who are stopping them. So the Panthers try to go up the middle. That didn't go their way. And so the Panthers are looking to get a first down here, as they have a 3rd and 7. So Panthers with the 3rd and 7, they'll look for something here. And down to the 45. At the 45, they aren't able to get any more yardage. And so the Panthers look to get something going here, and it looks like there will be a timeout again called by the Panthers. So timeout called by the Panthers. Be right back on RealSportsLive.com.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Texas high school football doesn't get any bigger than this. Fox Sports Southwest is your home for the UIL Football State Championships at AT&T Stadium. The battle for bragging rights starts December 19th on Fox Sports Southwest and the Fox Sports app.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
And fans, we're back here on Rail Sports Live with 9:56 left to play in the second quarter. It will be Panthers with the 4th and 5. And they'll have their quarterback try and go to the air. Instead, it'll be taken down at the 35-yard line. So quarterback taken down at the 35-yard line. Bearcats are able to stop the Panthers. Take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Fans are back here on RealSportsLive.com with the Bearcats taking over the ball as they're able to hold the Panthers on a 4th and 5. And they run this one down the right side. And it looks like they'll be just a yard short of that first down, waiting for the referee's call. And yes, they will be spotted just short of the first down. Ball coming down to the 26-yard line. So ball making it down to the 26-yard line before being taken. And so the Bearcats will try and run this one up the left side. Navarro got a man there. He's able to get rid of the defender. And that would be Amendares, the sophomore, who ran that one for a good 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 here with 9:05 left to play. And so the Bearcats look to get something going here after that good run by Amendares. And flag on the play. And that ball went nowhere, so Bearcats were able to get nothing going there. And there is a flag on the play. It'll be holding against Raymondville. So a holding call against Raymondville, bringing up a 10-yard penalty, making it a 1st and 20. And so they look to get something going here. And it will be the Bearcats who look to come back from a 1st and 20. Now a 1st and 25. That'll bring them back to the 30-yard line. So Bearcats now at the 30-yard line. And the quarterback looks. He finds no option, so he runs this one. Then he finds an option. And the question is, did he catch that inbounds? And that will be an incomplete pass there. So an incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 25 with 8.5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. And it will be the area playoff game, ladies and gentlemen, here between Navarro Panthers and the Raymondville Bearcats. And let's see if that is pass interference. It won't be pass interference, so it will stay a 3rd and 25 for the Bearcats. So a 3rd and 25 for the Bearcats now. And fans, remember, we have the Mission Veterans game going on in Corpus right now at Cabinus Field. And Rio Hondo is losing 21-0, about to be 28-0, according to one of our fans. And the Bearcats having a 1st and 10 here. They're trying to figure out something, as it is at the 15-yard line. So ball is now at the 15-yard line. They're trying to get something going here for the Bearcats. And it will be the quarterback who is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So that will be Capetillo, the senior, who is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The press box here is beautiful, full of glass, just, overall great stadium. I can see why Raymondville and Navarro both picked this for their neutral site. And it will be the Bearcats with the ball, and they will do this one up the left. So they'll hand this one off up the left and go forward for not a whole lot, as they do have a 3rd and 15. 2nd and 15 becoming a 3rd and 11. So they gained 4 yards on that. They're able to get some yardage coming back. It is in field goal range. And the Bearcats are able to complete a pass. So Bearcats unable to complete a pass that would have got them close to that 1st down. We'll see if the Bearcats will go ahead and decide to go with a 1st down. So we'll see if the Bearcats wanted to go for that 1st down here. 7:05 left to play here in the second quarter. And they will go ahead and go with that field goal option and try and get 3 more points on the board. It's up, and it's good. So that's 3 more points for Raymondville. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud in Raymondville.
And we're back to the game here on Real Sports Live. It's 7:01 left to play in the second quarter. 0-10 is our score, with the Bearcats having the lead. And they'll kick this one off. It landed in his hands, bounced out, did a little swirl, and he was able to grab it from the ground after that swirl to get up to the 20. Let's go ahead and take a look at that point after field goal kick here by Raymondville. And so it was a Raymondville 17-0 here. We have a timeout due to injury. We'll be right back.
We believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud and Raymondville proud, and proud supporters of our very own Raymondville Bearcats. Go Bearcats, and remember, it's a short drive to a great deal at Cardenas Ford.
And we're back here on Ram Sports Live after the injury is taken care of. We hope that player the best of wishes. And so it will be Navarro trying to bring this one up as they have a 1st and 10, which looks to turn into a 2nd and 9, as they didn't get a whole lot going there. 6:37 left to play here in the second quarter. And so it will be the Panthers in their huddle trying to figure out what to do, what play will work against this Raymondville Bearcat defense. And they'll go with a run up the side, and that would be no good as the Bearcats read that play. Navarro not going to the air on the majority of their plays, as they have difficulty with air with plays in the so the Panthers with the ball here, quarterback calling the play. And they'll go ahead and run this one up. It will be a Navarro first down. So Panthers get that first down with 5:19 left to play here. They've yet to be able to get on the board. They've got some good drives going, but at the end of it, the Bearcats have been able to hold them off and not allow them to get on the board so far in tonight's game. And 2nd and 10 will come up here. 4:53 left to play. Elias, thanks for watching us from Sebastian, Texas. And so they will go ahead and bring this one up to another Navarro first down with 4:24 left to play in the second quarter. 28-3 is the score with Mission Vets versus San Antonio Vets. And the Panthers will run this one up for another 5 yards. So Panthers able to get another 5 yards on the board. They're able to get something going here. This may be their longest drive of the game so far. And so it will be the Panthers with the ball. And a 2nd and 5 looking to bring this one back up as they have it on the 45-yard line. They're looking to get into the end zone for the first time of the evening. And it will be Panthers trying to run this one up the middle. It will go not a whole lot of places. Maybe a yard on that one. It'll still be labeled a 3rd and 5. Third and 2, they hadn't updated the board. It's 3 yards on that up the middle run that seemed to have gone nowhere. It did get yardage though, and it'll be Navarro taking this one up the left side of the field for a first down. 2:59 left to play. (28-0) Cuero up over Rio Hondo. And it will be Panthers who try to do a fake to the right side. Instead, they ran this one up the left side. It'll be the Bearcats taking him back pretty far. So Bearcats holding on to the Panther player, running him back for a good amount of yards after the ball was already called dead. La Feria is up 14-7 in the second quarter. And it will be Navarro trying to go up the middle. Nothing there. 2 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. And so the Panthers will try for a first down here, as they had a 3rd and 1. Will it move the chains, though? The referees will spot it shy of that. They'll go ahead and give them that first down with a minute 28 left to play here. So minute 28 left to play here. They give them the first down, and they will run this one up a few yards, and a timeout called by Raymondville with a 17-point lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at that field goal here for Raymondville. And so that's how Raymondville clinched it, made it a 17-0 game. We'll take a quick commercial break, be right back.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to .com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
And it looks like the Panthers may have a touchdown here. They'll be just shy with a minute 11 left to play here. We hate to leave commercials before they're over, but that play looked to be as if he was going to make it past all the defenders and into the end zone. And so the Panthers having the ball now. Minute 11 left to play here. And they try to take this one up the middle. That would go nowhere. Minute 05 left to play here. The good thing about getting to this area is at least you're able to get a field goal, if nothing else, which would bring it down to a 3-possession game. And the Bearcats are...
Bank had the perfect financing options.
Make FCB your bank.
Fans, we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. 45 seconds left on the board. It'll be Panthers with a 3rd and 10 coming out of a timeout. And they're looking to get their first points of tonight's game on the board. And it will be the Panthers who will run this one up the side. And it will be in for the point. First 6 points of the Panthers for tonight's game. So Panthers scoring their first 6 points. And so we'll go ahead and show you that replay of the Panthers here after this kick. Kick is up. It's short, but it's good. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay. And it would be the Navarro Panthers who were able to get this one in on the side run. Be right back after a quick commercial.
LF Motors, since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas, has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
I opened Alexandra with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience.
And a short kick there by the Panthers. They're trying to get an onside kick. And it will go for Raymondville. So the referee will go ahead and call this one for the Bearcats. 37 seconds left here in the second quarter before we go to halftime. At halftime, we usually show you the bands, but I don't think we'll be showing you bands tonight due to there's really no way to get audio of them. And it looks like the Panthers may have jumped early. And they'll go ahead and reset the ball for a 2nd and 10 as they kneeled, and that would be the end of the first half here on Rio Sports Live with 4, 3, 2, 1. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with the Panthers trailing by 10 points and the Raymondville Bearcats leading by a score of 17-7. We'll be right back, and we will try to bring you halftime. I'm not sure if we'll be able to due to audio, like I've said. We do apologize about that.
Here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
McDonald's owner Anna O'Quinn found Walter Pocket, the financing and complete range of banking services at First Community Bank to be the perfect combo.
Make FCB your bank.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen. State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Florida Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
LF Motors, since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas, has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jim Tipton and son Nick at Tipton Auto Group wanted to add a new Hyundai dealership, Walter Pocket and First Community Bank had the perfect financing solution.
Make FCB your bank.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
I want them all. I want them all, the shrimp. Mijo, I just bought a whole bunch of shrimp. I gotta call Jesse. Hey, Primo, my dad just bought another boatload of shrimp. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna almost have to give it away. I'm gonna have to get in touch with everybody. We're gonna have to have a shrimp pachanga. Hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. $5.99 shrimp special, their choice. It's gonna be a shrimp pachanga.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley gymnastics and dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Texas high school football doesn't get any bigger than this. Fox Sports Southwest is your home for the UIL Football State Championships at AT&T Stadium. The battle for bragging rights starts December 19th on Fox Sports Southwest and the Fox Sports app.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud and Raymondville proud, and proud supporters of our very own Raymondville Bearcats. Go Bearcats, and remember, it's a short drive to a great deal at Cardenas Ford.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud and Raymondville proud, and proud supporters of our very own Raymondville Bearcats. Go Bearcats, and remember, it's a short drive to a great deal at Cardenas Ford.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Saturday on Fox Sports Southwest.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Dr. Armando Salazar decided to build new dental offices in Port Isabel, John Reed at First Community Bank had the perfect financing options.
Make FCB your bank.
LF Motors, since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas, has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
I opened Alex Roll with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Roll, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
McDonald's owner Anna O'Quinn found Walter Pocket, the financing and complete range of banking services at First Community Bank to be the perfect combo.
Make FCB your bank.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Harlingen.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Flora Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
LF Motors, since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas, has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jim Tipton and son Nick at Tipton Auto Group wanted to add a new Hyundai dealership, Walter Pocket and First Community Bank had the perfect financing solution.
Make FCB your bank.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, Rain and Hail Insurance, serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
I want them all. I want them all, the shrimp. Mijo, I just bought a whole bunch of shrimp. I gotta call Jesse. Hey, Primo, my dad just bought another boatload of shrimp. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna almost have to give it away. I'm gonna have to get in touch with everybody. We're gonna have to have a shrimp pachanga. Hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. 5.99 shrimp special, their choice. It's gonna be a shrimp pachanga.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley gymnastics and dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Texas high school football doesn't get any bigger than this. Fox Sports Southwest is your home for the UIL Football State Championships at AT&T Stadium. The battle for bragging rights starts December 19th on Fox Sports Southwest and the Fox Sports app.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud and Raymondville proud, and proud supporters of our very own Raymondville Bearcats. Go Bearcats, and remember, it's a short drive to a great deal at Cardenas Ford.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Today's high school football game is being brought to you in part by Cardenas Ford in Raymondville. We are Ford proud and Raymondville proud, and proud supporters of our very own Raymondville Bearcats. Go Bearcats, and remember, it's a short drive to a great deal at Cardenas Ford.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Saturday on Fox Sports Southwest.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Dr. Armando Salazar decided to build new dental offices in Port Isabel, John Reed at First Community Bank had the perfect financing options.
Make FCB your bank.
Fans, we're back here on RioSportsLive.com with the beginning of the second half. Just moments away. Clock has 1:41 left here in halftime. So clock has 1:41 left here in halftime. And the Bearcats running onto the field. The Navarro Panthers have already entered the field once. And so the Panthers on the field, the Bearcats running onto the field. A minute and some change left before we enter the second half. And that smoke lingering in the air from when the Panthers ran out. We had some fog here earlier. So we had some interesting fog here earlier. It was really... it moved rather slow. It didn't interact with either of the teams, which was good. And so here we are in the third quarter with a 7-17 score, with the Raymondville Bearcats leading. So the Raymondville Bearcats leading. And someone just won $225 here. I bet they're excited. That's going to help a lot with that Christmas item that they got coming up here. And the Bearcats get ready to kick the ball away to start the second half. Ball is kicked, and it takes a bounce from the 20 down to the 10. Panthers take the ball down at the 10. They run this one up to the 32-yard line before they are tripped up by the Bearcats. 11:53 left to play here. And the 11:53 left to play here. And it is the Panthers with the ball as they received it here to start off the second half. And the Panthers are going with the play that they've gone with all season long, which has been running it up the middle. They've tried to run this up the middle all game long. Sometimes it's worked. I mean, that's what allowed them to get 7 points on the board. It was a cumulative of a lot of runs up the middle, some to the side, and that's how they were able to get their 7 on the board. Take a look at the opposing team, the Bearcats, who's our team, the Valley team, and they have 17. How'd they get there? Well, they got there with 2 touchdowns, and then they got stopped by the Panthers, and so they were in field goal range, and they went ahead to take advantage of that opportunity. A minute already off the clock here in the second half, with the Panthers still with the ball, with a 3rd and 5 coming up here. So 3rd and 5 coming up here. And we'll see what they're doing here, as it has 10.5 left to play. So 1.5 off the board. Panthers still having the ball. Panthers looking to get this one up the middle, and he does get this one up the middle for a nice run, and he gets that one all the way down to the 20-yard line. So he gets that ball all the way down to the 20-yard line. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay here. And on this replay here, you see he was almost tripped up. He's able to get out of trouble, and he gets to where he needs to be. $9:55 left to play here. With the Panthers having that nice run, they just did one play here, and they try to run it again. That would go only 2 yards before being taken down. 9:40 to play. And the Panthers will go forward. They'll get forward movement on that play. And that was a play that was meant to go up the middle. Instead, he read it, kind of changed it, not too much, just enough to be able to get a little bit of extra yardage by taking that one slightly sideways. He didn't go a full-out run to the side. 9:05 left to play with the Panthers, who try and go up the middle, and they've had some good progress with that up the middle game here. You know, we just saw the replay here of their last second to last play, which ended up with a good 30-yard gain, bringing them down here to the 10-yard line. And so the Panthers will look to go forward on this one. They have a 1st and 10 that's elected by the referee after they looked at the play and saw where the ball was positioned. So 1st and 10 here for the Panthers, as they've been running this one up the middle. Let's see what they do here. And flag on the play, and they'll take this one up the right side for a 5-yard gain, it looked like. And they almost ran over 2 of the referees there. Referees had to think quickly on their feet and run out of danger on those plays. 1st and 10 is what it was. And so this will bring up about a 2nd and 7. And they'll give the Panthers no forward movement on that one. They'll keep it a 2nd and 10. So it looked like the Panthers had got some forward movement, but instead the referee will go ahead and say that it is a 2nd and 10. And the stands are moving for the Navarro Panther fans as they're getting riled up for their Panthers. So the Panthers are ready to go here. It will be a 2nd and 5. And the Panthers will look to run this one up. And will he get in? That's a big question here. Look like he's short. And they'll call it short. Short by maybe half a yard. Not a whole lot was going wrong on that play. He got away from, that defender for just a couple more seconds, he might have been able to get into the end zone. And will that be a Navarro Panther touchdown? Let's see. Referees are looking at it. The Raymondville Bearcats are saying that it's going their way. And let's see what's called here. They'll go ahead and call it a 2nd and goal here. So 2nd and goal here, 7:23 left to play. And that will be a Panther touchdown. So Panther touchdown up the middle, putting 6 more points on the board. And we'll show you that replay here momentarily, right after the kick. And Panthers kick the ball. It's up. It's good. 14-17. It's now only a 3-point game. Let's take a look at that replay. Panthers did what they've been doing all game long. They've had some success. They've had little success at other times, and that play up the middle. They just run it up the middle. They push it through. They make it work. Reminds you of the old Port Isabel teams. Be right back after a quick commercial.
Motors. Since 1944, selling your quality pre-owned vehicles, trailers, Polaris, and truck accessories for 4 generations. LF Motors of Harlingen, Texas has been buying and selling vehicles and extended warranty options. LF Motors, Harlingen, Texas.
I opened Alexandra with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
And we're back here on RadioSportsLive.com. 7:14 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. With the Bearcats with the ball, they got the return kick, and it slipped out of the intended man's hands. So the man who was trying to catch it couldn't seem to hold on to it. Luckily for him, it got out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And so the Panthers were unable to take that and use it for an advantage. And it looks like the Panthers have got a new life going here. They have a great defensive team that here in the second half has been able to seem to get something going. And so the Bearcats will try for the air, second time of the game that they try for the air, and it looks like this time it may be just what the doctor ordered, as he's up at the 20, he's up at the 10, he's up at the 5, now he's got that touchdown. And that will be 6 more points on the board for the Raymondville Bearcats. So the Panthers stopped him on one play, but the Bearcats were not going to have that. So they went to the air on the next one, and they said, you put 7, I put 7. Kick is up. It's good. Let's take a look at that replay. Quarterback went to the air, and the intended man just got past all the receivers who were around him. That was Amadeus, the sophomore, who just got past everyone. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
McDonald's owner Anna O'Quinn found Walter Pocket, the financing and complete range of banking services at First Community Bank to be the perfect combo.
Make FCB your bank.
And we're back here on RealSportsLive.com with the Raymondville Bearcats answering back to the Navarro Panthers. They say, you put 7, I put 7. And we're back at a 2-possession game of 10-point lead for the Raymondville Bearcats. And the Bearcats kick this one off and right into the hands of the man for the Panthers. And they'll bring this one up to about the 25-yard line. It slipped out of his hands, but it looks like the Panthers will be the ones coming up with it. And it will be the Panthers who are able to come up with it with 6:15 left to play here in the third quarter. And the Panthers, after almost losing that kick return, are looking to take this one up the left side, and nothing there. And so he's unable to get anything going there. Gains little to no yardage. And the Panthers, though, something that I've noticed about them is they have that can-do, will-do attitude of, fine, you stop me on this play, it's okay. I'll go on the next play, the same exact play, and I'll gain 10 yards. I'll gain 30 yards. And so they have that defense, that offensive movement here, and this one up the side, and the Bearcats look to stop him. He has one man who might be able to stop him. He's running him down to the side, and he'll take him out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Takes him out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Wow. Let's see if I can get that replay here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Do it real quick before they start. And he ran this one up, and he would just take this all the way down to the 10 when he was taken out by the Raymondville Bearcats. 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter, and the Panthers are looking to take this one up the left side. Nothing going there. They got a nice run on that right side, and that added to what I was saying earlier of the, if you stop me here, I'm just going to do the same play again, and I'm going to gain 10, 20. Heck, I'm going to gain all the way down from the 40 down to the 10 on you. It's a great football game here in Beeville, Texas. And so the Panthers looking to get into the end zone, 2nd and 7 for them. And this time they'll take it up the middle. The Bearcats stop them there. Bearcats read that play. It's not a matter of they haven't been reading the plays, and that's why they got 14 on the board. It's a matter of they've been reading the plays, And the Panthers change it up just a bit. It has that Dr. Pepper flavor to it of everyone is slightly different. That's what Navarro Panthers have in their offense. The Bearcats have the lead, and they've done a great job here of linking together plays to get them there. And the Bearcats right there, you can see why they've only allowed 14 points on the board. Their defense really has everything going on with them. They read the play, they assess the play, and they capitalize on those plays. And that's how it's only a 14-24 game. 4th and 8 coming up here, so the Bearcats doing a great job here. They keep the Navarro from being able to go into the end zone, and they will get it. So Navarro gets him on a fake. Navarro gets him on a fake, making it a 20-24 game here. So 2024 play here. It's up, and it's good. Makes it 21-24 here on RealSportsLive.com. And let's go ahead and take a look at that replay. So taking a look at this replay, the kicker did a great job of faking this one, and it would be the Panthers who are able to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Be right back on Real Sports Live after a quick commercial break.
Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com with more playoff action. And here is how the Panthers were able to fake out the Bearcats for a touchdown. Now the kick is up, and it's over to the Bearcats on the kick return, and it seemed to bounce in his hand and then kind of out. He had to jump on it, and so he fell on it, and 2:47 left to play here in the third quarter, with the Bearcats falling on the ball to keep it in their possession on the 35-yard line. And it will be the Bearcats. He's looking to stay behind a defender of his, and he was unable to make an opening for himself in there. He was trying, he looked, and it just wasn't going. 2:28 left to play here. And this game has been back and forth. It's back to a 3-point lead for the Bearcats, with Navarro Panthers having that nice fake play. And the Bearcats go to the air. Every time they've gone to the air, they've had very good success. And that will be a successful story on that one, too, making it a first down for the Bearcats. With the Bearcats having a first down here at the 45-yard line after that nice 10-yard pass. And ball on the 45. High snap. And the Navarro Panthers take them down behind the line of scrimmage. So Panthers taking them down behind the line of scrimmage. Panthers taking them down behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 5, making it a 2nd and 15 coming up here. Now on the 40-yard line. They were up at the 45. Let's see what they elect to do here. It's a low snap on this one, and he'll go to the air. He'll overthrow his man by about 10 yards. So he overthrows his intended man there by about 10 yards. With a minute left to play here in the third quarter, 21-24 is the score. So 21-24 being our score here with a minute left to play. .103 left to play. And Raymondville looks around. They'll go to the air. They've only had 1 incomplete to the air. Now they've had 2 incompletes to the air. Less than a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Now, RGV Sports has them listed as Geronimo Navarro, but everyone just knows him by Navarro. La Villa is trailing Granger 33-28. We'll tell you more scores after this. And the Cats will have to kick this one away. What Cats? The Raymondville Cats. They'll kick it over to the Panthers. And it will be a touchback. So a touchback here. Let's go ahead and go over some other scores here. At halftime, it was Mission Vets 35, San Antonio Vets 3. We still don't have any update from that one. La Feria 28, Needville 7. So it looks like La Feria might come away with the win this week. That would make, right now we have 4 teams guaranteed to move on to the next round. So 4 teams guaranteed. Another 3 to 4 who are playing right now who might make it to the next round, including this game here with 40 seconds left to play, 21-24 our score. 37 seconds left to play. And Panthers with the ball down at the 20-yard line. And they'll take this one up the right side. Last time they did that, they were able to get down to the 20-yard line. And this time he doesn't have the same success, and that will wind the clock down. 2-1, and we're in fourth quarter action here at area playoff action in Beeville, Texas. So Beeville, Texas here. Let's take a quick look at weather. 59 degrees out there. We came in, it was 65 degrees, so it's dropped a few degrees. The dew point staying about the same, the pressure staying about the same, and the wind only dropping down 1 mile per hour. So that's how we're looking weather-wise here in the RGV. Take a quick commercial break, be right back. Actually, they're already coming out onto the field. We'll stay here. We do want to thank all our advertisers. I'll read the ones I know off of my head. First Community Bank, Truck Tax, and all our other sponsors. We are very happy to have you on board. Elif Motors. And with that, the Panthers are able to keep running on he was wrapped up. let's go ahead and call that the burrito play right there. They had him wrapped up, and he's still able to keep going. So it's now a 1st and 10 for the Navarro Panthers. And the Panthers, they have a lot going for them right now. They are only down by 3, so if they score this, they take their first lead of the night, while the Bearcats have the current lead of 3 points, and they get that stop there. And it will be the Panthers with the ball down at the 47-yard line, and they look for forward movement on that one. They won't get a whole lot. They'll get some. Brings up 3rd down here. 3rd down and about 7. So about a 3rd and 7 here for the Panthers, who want the lead. They have their first opportunity to take that lead. And that's really something that the Panthers are looking at, and they're trying to figure out, how do we get past this Bearcat team? And they're able to trick the Bearcats into thinking they were going for one play. Instead, they went for another. And so that would be 7 more on the point. 6 more on the board for Navarro, making it a 27 to 24 game. 27-24. And it will be we didn't get that replay. It's up and it's good. Be right back after.
Source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Arlington.
State Farm of Raymondville is your agency for home, auto, commercial, farm and ranch, life, rain, and hail insurance. Serving Raymondville and Willacy County for 35 years. Mark Brown Jr., agent. Call today for a quote.
And we're back here on Real Sports Live with the Raymondville Bearcats and the Navarro Panthers. A 28-24 game now, where the Navarro Panthers have taken the lead for the first time of the evening. 10-13 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Raymondville Bearcats look to keep their playoff berth alive. And they do a short kick, kind of, I would consider that a squib kick. And that's down to about the 41-yard line, where the Bearcats will trap it, and it will be 10-12, 28-24. And the Navarro defense hasn't had a whole lot of luck against the Bearcat offense, but they've had some. And so the question is, who now scores next? Whoever scores next has the biggest lead of the night. And the Bearcats looking to take back their lead with a nice run up the middle for about a 7-yard run. Bringing up a 2nd and 3. So about a 2nd and 3 here, 9:45 left to play. Bearcats looking to get back on the positive side of the board, and they'll hand this one off up the side, down to the 50, down to the 55, 45 down to the 42-yard line. And so it will be the Raymondville Bearcats who get a first down. And they snap the ball. Quarterback looks to go to the air. He almost gets that ball intercepted. So he almost gets an interception on that ball. Not what he was going for. His intended receiver was just slightly to the left of the ball, as the Navarro player was just right in front of it. And for the first time in the whole game, you can now see the Raymondville coaches standing up. They're trying to figure out how to take back this lead. And it is down to the 37-yard line with a 3rd and 6, I would say. 3rd and 7, according to the official clock keeper. And the Bearcats with the ball. They snap the ball. And it's intercepted by the Navarro Panthers. So it's intercepted by the Panthers. And Joe Bowling told me one thing at the beginning of this game. He said, Nathaniel, this team, if they have a lead and they get something like that, they're one that can hold on to it for a good half quarter. So let's see what the Bearcats are going to be able to do to hold off the Panthers. And here's that play. And it was just a perfect interception read. Perfect interception read. Really? And so they now have the ball. And we're back here at Real Sports Live, and it will be the Panthers running this one down. They run a side run, and that's down to the 45-yard line. So they cross the field down to the 45, 28-24 being the score now. The Bearcats looking to take back the ball from the Navarro Panthers. So it's a battle of the jungle here. You have Panthers versus Bearcats. Who's going to win? The Bearcats led all game until about 8 minutes into the third, when the Navarro Panthers made it a 28-24 game in favor of the Panthers. And the Panthers are running this one up. They're running this one up. And 7:23 left to play here. They've almost already run out a whole minute on the clock after getting that interception pass. And we'll show you that interception pass again here momentarily, as the Panthers get ready to snap the ball, and they'll go ahead and run this one up the middle. Like I said, they've had some success. They've had little success at other times, but they continue on with that play. They push forward, and it's 1st and 10 now with a 28-24 score. Let's take a look at how the Panthers got the ball from the Bearcats to run down this time on the clock. And it was just the Bearcat quarterback went to the air. He had a man behind the Navarro defender, and he was just unable to get it to his man. Instead, it ended up in the hands of the Navarro defender. And the Bearcats stopped the Panthers there with a short gain, not a whole lot going. But for the Panthers, you don't really want to score another one. If you score another one, great, but you have the lead. So for the first time of the night, you don't have to be rushing the clock. While the Bearcats, for the first time of the night, have to figure out how to rush that clock, as they've had this game at their momentum up to about 2 minutes ago when the Bearcats had that interception and the Panthers went ahead and started running this game at their time. And so they'll run this one up the middle. Not a whole lot going on there. Third and 4 coming up here for the Navarro Panthers. Is that field goal range? Would you attempt it? It's all questions that have to be asked after this 3rd and 6 if the Navarro Panthers can't move forward. And the Panthers are able to move forward for that first down. It's not what the Bearcat fans want, but out there you can hear the Panther fans going crazy. With 5 minutes left to play here, it's 28-24, with the Panthers having the ball down at the 10 now. Less than 5 to play here in the 4th quarter. And ball down at the 10. So now ball down at the 10. He goes... And it will be 4 minutes. So they already ran 4 minutes off the clock, and that's something that Joe Bowling said was a very good possibility with this Navarro team. Once they took a lead, if they were able to intercept the ball, they were going to hold on to it, and that would be the difficulty that the Bearcats would have to deal with. And up to 8 minutes into the 4th quarter, the Bearcats didn't think that that would be an issue here in this game. And so the Navarro Panthers go into the end zone, and they'll score another 6 points. So another 6 points on the board. And we'll show you that replay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay here before the kick. And you could see that he just got past the defenders and ran straight into the end zone. Now here's the kick. It's up. It's good. Now that first kick of the night, that was something to see. That one barely made it over, and yet it counted. So it's a interesting position to be for the Raymondville Bearcats. You're 35-24, so now you're down by 10 points. Up to 8 minutes ago, you led this game. You had the 10-point lead, and now the Navarro Panthers come back and they're taking your lead. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
And we're back here on Real Sports Live with more football action. The Raymondville Bearcats taking on the Navarro Panthers. And it's now 35-24. Kick is up. Cats catch it. And they'll run this one down. He's down at the 40. He gets tripped up at the 45. So he gets tripped up at the 45-yard line. And so it is now 3:33 to play. And offsides. And we're back here on RealSportsLive.com with more football action. And it will be the Bearcats looking to go around. He goes to the air. And it's caught. It is caught, ladies and gentlemen. And that is an amazing play right there. Let's go ahead and show you that replay. See if we can pull that up quick enough. So here's the play. Quarterback looks. He gets a snap here. He looks. He sees he can't run anywhere. He goes to the air. And even being covered by two defenders, the Bearcats are able to get the ball to land in their hands. And flag on the play, it looks like it will be against the Bearcats. Looks like it might be a delay of game, possibly. And the coaches will bring out the quarterback to talk with him real quick, and they'll send him back out. And so here we are at Beeville, Texas, home of the Trojans. A beautiful stadium, beautiful press box. And the Bearcats having the ball now down at the 10-yard line. The quarterback looks, and is he going to be able to get it away? No, he's not able to get away before Navarro takes him down. So the Panthers take him down on that play. 35-24 is our score here. So 35-24 being our score here. 35-24 being our score here with less than 3 minutes to play. At 8 minutes, the Panthers took the ball from the Bearcats. Now, we'll see where the Bearcats go. Another flag on the play. Bearcats get into the end zone, but let's see if that will count. We'll see if that'll count here. Fans of the Panthers are upset, and it will be against the Bearcats. So that's a little mix up there. You know, if you're the Bearcats, you cannot be giving up mistakes like this right now. You do not have the time to be able to come back. You have 2:43 left to play. You need to be able to get into the end zone to make this a 3-point game. Quarterback looks. Quarterback is almost sacked. Quarterback gets off the pass, but he'll be taken down after that, and the pass will fall out of bounds. No man able to get there. It was a pass intended for possibly two receivers who were in the area. And so it will now be the Raymondville Bearcats who have a 3rd and 12 here, and they really got to make something happen if they want to go on to the next round of playoffs. And his ball is snapped. They go to the air, and it's just falls out of his hands. Now, here's the thing. You look at it, and you're down by 10. So you get the field goal now. You give the ball back to Navarro. You take the ball from them, and you score the touchdown. That ties this game up. So you go for the field goal now. Nothing wrong with it. Your men were able to get to this point, and that's something that really matters. And Navarro is in motion while the Bearcats kick the ball. It's up, and it's good. It will be 27-35. 27-35 here on Real Sports Live, with the Bearcats trying to figure out what happened. How did we fall behind? Well, you're only down by 7 now. You have an opportunity to take this game back. You got to steal that ball away from the Panthers within the 2 minutes and, well, let's say about a minute of stealing the ball, a minute and a half of running the ball down the field, tying this one up, possibly going into overtime. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All the games up here in San Antonio, in Corpus, have been overtime. That Sherry Line game, double overtime. That PSJA North San Benito game, overtime. So let's see if the Raymondville Bearcats will continue this overtime that's going on between all the Valley teams who are in the 3rd round of playoffs. We got 4 teams going for sure. Another 3 to 4 who are playing right now for a chance to head into that 4th round. And we have San Benito playing at home against Converse Judson next week. So San Benito plays Converse Judson. Who will the Raymondville Bearcats play if they beat the Navarro Panthers? Or will the Navarro Panthers end up playing someone? That was intended for a short kick. Instead, it goes out of bounds. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here. Take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Flora Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start.
And so we're back here on RealSportsLive.com with the Navarro Panthers and the Raymondville Bearcats. And a timeout on the field. 2:27 left to play. We'll take this timeout commercial break, and we'll be right back after these quick commercial breaks, ladies and gentlemen.
It's an associate degrees to choose from. TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live.
And we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. It will be the Navarro Panthers who have the ball. They snap the ball off, and they're taken down behind the line of scrimmage by the Raymondville Bearcats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember what I said a minute ago. It's all about, they score that field goal, which brings it down to a 7-point game. And with the 7-point game, at that point, you're able to do a whole lot. you're able to steal the ball back, possibly, get into the end zone, and tie this game up. Go into overtime. Question is, will that happen here? Do the Bearcats have what it takes? Do the Panthers have what it takes to keep the lead? Or will the Bearcats prove to be too much, overpower them, and take the lead? Let's look at seniors on these teams. Either way that you look at it, there's either 19 for Navarro, 18 for Raymondville seniors, who after tonight, their high school playing career is over. They may go to a D1 college. They may go to a smaller college. They may get the opportunity to play pro ball, but this is going to be someone's last game of high school ball. So their last game. Question is, what happens now? Where do you go from here? And the third and final timeout used by Raymondville. So now you have no more timeouts. Where do you go from here? Your opposing team has all their timeouts. It's one of those things, come down to the wire. It's a last-minute triumph. Last minute one. There will be tears. Will there be tears of joy? Will they be tears of happiness? Who knows? Only these two teams out there know. And they'll do their best. And we'll do our best to bring you all the live sports action here on realsportslive.com. And so the Panthers look to get something going here. This will be the first timeout of the Panthers. So the Bearcats use all their timeouts. Panthers using one. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
Oh.
And the Cats get the kickback. It'll be down at the 5. So the Raymondville Bearcats getting the ball down at the 5. 2:08 left to play. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it would take about a minute to get the ball back from the Panthers, and it took about 8 seconds short of a minute. 2:08 left to play here. Will the Raymondville Cats be able to take it from their 5? Because the Panthers tracked that one down all the way down to the 5, made sure they stopped it before it went into the end zone, just so that they would give the Bearcats an interesting place to start. So that Bearcats quarterback essentially will step back into the end zone. He goes to the air. He just overshoots this man. He had 3 defenders on him. So 3 defenders. The intended man still going up there, jumping, going for the pass, and he's just short. So he's just short of the pass. For the Bearcats, this is very tricky area. If the Panthers are able to get you, you get 3 points against you, or 2 points. Sorry, I'm not too good with the inside point rule. And so they'll run on this one. They'll go to the air. They find a man, and it will be Navarro who wraps him up. They throw him down. Will that be unnecessary force? The referee will not call it for unnecessary force. He literally picked him up in the air, slammed him down. I've never seen anything like that. And here come the Bearcats. They're lined up. They have the ball. Quarterback has the ball. He has a man on his tail. The man on his tail is able to take him down. A minute 25 left to play. The man on his tail took him down. And the Bearcats are down at the 5. So they still have 95 yards to make up for. And the Bearcat quarterback, just shy of the end zone, he goes to the air. He misses his man. Question is, will this be the end for the Bearcats? Is this how the season ends? A beautiful season. You come out number 1 in your district, and is this how it ends? Is it the Bearcats here and Rio Hondo there? Does this district end tonight for the 2018 football season, fans? Bearcats having the ball. They'll try for something. He looks flag on the play before the play's even started. And so here come the Bearcats trying to get something going here. They go to the air on a long pass. They find a man. He's down to the 47-yard line. What's going to happen here? 53 seconds left to play. 53 seconds left to play, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go from here? Will the Bearcats get it into the end zone? Who knows? Yellow smoke coming from the air over there. And it will be quarterback with the ball for the Bearcats. He does a short pass. He completes it. Bearcats trying to run out of bounds. He's not out of bounds. 41 seconds left. They don't have any more timeouts. What do they do here? 37, 36, 35. And they're down. How do they take it? What do they do? And the Bearcats go with the ball. They go to the air. They just go short of their man. 19 seconds. The clock will stop. The clock will stop. 35-27. Navarro with the lead. And the Bearcats trying to go for a first down, trying to get something going here, trying to keep their season alive. And it will be the quarterback who's taken down, and the ball falls. The ball falls short. The ball is intercepted. It's intercepted. 10 seconds left. Let's show that replay. Let's show that replay here. And it just was not the play for the quarterback for the Raymondville Bearcats, ladies and gentlemen. It just happened to slip out of his hands with 10 seconds left, and it looks like it'll be Navarro taking the win. Navarro takes a knee, and they're going to go ahead and take the win. Fans, it was a pleasure covering Raymondville all year here on Real Sports Live. We want to thank you and all our advertisers for coming out, joining our company, enjoying our broadcast, and spending time with us. We enjoy having you. There you can see the Panthers and the Bearcats walking out. Good, good team, great game. Just, final score here, 35-27, and just not the night for the Bearcats. Bearcats held the lead until the fourth quarter. It was in the fourth quarter that it was just all over. And they had everything going for them. Raymondville's a strong team. They're losing 18 seniors, but they also have a lot of younger players who will step up, and they'll be able to make that team into a playoff team for a few years to come. And for that, the Raymondville Bearcats, they lose 18 of their finest men. But at the end of the night, both coaches, you have to be proud of what you did out there. And here on Real Sports Live, we're happy. We're glad that we had the opportunity to cover you. And we wish you the best of luck. And we look forward to covering your 2019-2020 season of football. Fans, this has been another Real Sports Live production.